40% are waiting.
Federal government, the people that are saying that they should be, what they are generating school fees for children now, and that they should be giving them 40% out of it.
Hey, you go work. You go work. Will it work?
Did I know? So what I'm saying is that this subsidy you remove is not enough to recruit all the money that you want.
I'm telling you.
Nigerians are not benefiting anything now. You are going back to school again.
Subsidy is it money that is there already?
Yeah?
They were borrowing to pay subsidy.
Yeah, okay, at that time.
Are you an economist? Listen,
they are borrowing
I'm not supporting them. I'm not part of it.
Balance it for us.
Balance and for us.
Subsidy that you're talking about, that
for
they
borrowed
remove,
money.
you have the impression that the money of subsidy is already there.
Yes, like Nigeria.
There was no money there. They were borrowing to pay subsidy.
Listen, but do you know how much they have generated?
Better we remove it. I know we are not borrowing.
The problem most of us have. The problem most of us
there was nothing to.
My dear, listen to me.
So Moko get.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. No, listen to me.
They are borrowing, yet how many billions are they buying vehicles for national assembly? They are still borrowing.
Okay.
People are not putting money anyhow.
Don't bring us back to last month's cry.
Okay, and that
Moko got up to a situation.
Moko hear the balance.
Listen to me.
Is it the vehicle? Is it vehicle?
Okay, wait. Don't talk to Moko.
Let us be realistic.
Yeah.
You saw the national security before he can come up to say the truth that we are broke.
That's
the
NSA,
president came to say we inherited liabilities. When you become the president of Nigeria, my brother, you will invite all the best heads, the best brains. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? They will give it to you. They will reduce it to bullet points. The problem we have is that anywhere you see that, it's like, for instance, now, if I say I'm broke, tomorrow now you will say, but you just bought newspaper. But you just ate. At least I go eat now. I go buy newspaper now. The fact that they are buying cars doesn't mean that Nigeria is not broke. You know how much? You know the problem we had under Buhari?
No, wait, make him finish.
You know the problem we had under Buhari? Under Jonathan and the rest, they were making money. Oil was selling well.
135.
And they were spending that money we were making. Under Buhari, simple common sense analysis. They were borrowing to spend based on your head.
Let me tell you.
And it will get up to the point that Tinubu can no longer say this thing is not sustainable. It be like you now and me. If I have wealth from my parents, I can afford to rent out house. Money they come, and they chop them anyhow, You follow me, won't do big man of Abuja. You begin borrow. It's not the same thing, no.
You see, let me give you.
The next 2 months, I will say, this tenant I never pay. When they fall down, you will go call her. Money go come. You go there make money.
Let me give you a local example.
Okay.
I give you 10,000. I give you 10,000. If you are wise enough, if you know you can manage it well, this guy will know the money.
There is no more free lunch in Nigeria. That's what you guys need to know. That era that government was doing everything, and there was so much money.
He said something here, which has already you understand, has already the foundation, the fundamental problems of the government of Buhari. He said something. He said, if you come, you bring better head, you bring best head. That was what Jonathan did. He brought on a technocrat. People who are best. That was why Obasanjo came when he noticed the question whether he killed her. She was not in Nigeria now.
Nigerians believe what they want to believe. Listen to this guy again. He's missing the point.
This guy again, you understand? No, what I'm saying is that these guys, we are not managing the money. Forget that. He said we are not.
There was no money. Didn't you hear Soludo? Didn't you hear the former CBN governor? The Sanusi man.
Yeah, but if he said
Under Jonathan,
Listen.
we were making money.
it was a fracas.
Under Buhari, nothing came
oil
in.
per barrel in the international market was around $130 something. But I think, yeah, but when it came to Buhari, it was
So
around
they
30.
did not utilize the money
was about
properly.
80,
Listen to me.
80,000.
They didn't because when Okonjo-Iweala was telling them to save for the rainy day,
Yes.
and this thing will
That's
not
not, it was
continue.
just
Yeah.
fracas now.
So, but when
What was
Buhari
it
came,
about? You understand?
there was no money,
But you are still doing better.
and he had given promises
How much
left,
better?
right, and center.
But there's something, there's the point he made. He said they were doing better.
You are still doing better. Do you know, it was a fracas.
Who
They are
was
still
doing better?
problem.
Who was doing better?
The Jonathan, the government.
That's why he was saying there was money. That's why he was saying there was money then.
You know, when you don't know how to analyze, when somebody is saying he's seeing the future, he said, look, if you don't do this, if you don't do this, do you understand? If you don't do this, this is what we learn. Like just like saying that if you don't go to school, you will suffer. You understand? If you don't go to school, you will suffer. That's what they are saying. They are not saying that there is no money at that time.
And nobody will fix.
But you are managing the thing, you understand? But when these people from APC, when APC came, that was
why are you complaining about?
What he would have done before 2023.
Don't mind. Okay, so now, but let me ask you, why be say every of our government, every time they go, they blame past
That will
government,
have before-
they blame past government. So wait, make I ask, if they bring Oyibo man,
mismanaged. That's what I'm saying.
if they bring Oyibo man now, Oga,
They even talk to you. All what he's doing is blaming people. All what he's doing is blaming people. Let me tell you.
So-
There's this word that said, you understand that is that that is only this thing that excuses is
What's
a
really
nail.
your
Excuses.
point? What's really your point?
Excuses is a nail to the house of a fellow.
said nail.
It's a nail to the house of a fellow.
No, what's your
Excuses.
point really?
When you
Let's
give
argue from
excuses,
your point.
you understand?
So that we'll know
Instead
what
of
you're
solving
arguing.
problems, my point,
Okay.
the point I was saying now is that, why should this government, after removing subsidies, and which you know that we are generating now, for now, nobody is paying subsidies, and you are generating huge amount of money now. You still went back again to tertiary institutions that they should give you 40%.
Can I say something? This subsidy in accounting principle is not money that is there. Government was
But the money is coming.
Listen, now, I am not in government. I am more of a critic. But before you can criticize, you must have the reality. Don't criticize from idealism or from assumption. There is no real money in the budget for
All of us
subsidy.
are talking on assumption.
They were borrowing.
We don't have.
I know that because I have
we don't
friends
have
who are
friends.
directors who are pamphs.
I have friends too
in
now.
government. Listen and listen well.
Make him drop him
If you
phone.
learn this today, you know. It was a situation of borrowing to pay subsidy under the Buhari time. Enough money was not coming in. And it got up to the point that, red light. For the government of the day to criticize their own party, all these things is psychology.
It's normal.
You will know that it don't grip them here. Are you with me, my dear? For them to come out to say that we are broke, Tinubu say we inherited liabilities.
Buhari said it also.
But it's not our own now. Is because by the time they service, debt, there's no more money to do anything. That's the situation we are in. We need prayers in Nigeria.
But I told you that.
Okay,
They have
but
enough money on their own to pocket.
some people, so another point.
But
be
none
this.
of them have a lot of money.
I
on
told you
their
that his money is
we are just to have a bad leader.
Because
I agree with
in the midst of this, you go see that they see the embezzle money, you go see that they see billions, they see this one.
Buhari, are you aware that Buhari was importing rice, was importing glasses? Are you aware that they allocated to importing glasses? Are you aware that they gave 100 billion to this Mayati Allah to open their radio station? When we miss, that's why I give you. That's what I'm giving you example. I give you example. I said, look, if I give you 10,000, I give this guy 10,000.
Looting the money from the
One of you know how to manage.
You know, accuse
You
what I
manage
don't know.
something.
But what I
And
know
this one,
for
they don't
sure,
manage.
at my
understand?
own
You
level,
know the money.
is that the government is
You understand?
broke.
You know that you can have
Whether that brokerage came as a
lot of embezzlement or
I cannot really agree to say it is alleged.
They will not be able to
That's
manage.
what you say.
You understand?
In a normal
That will
situation.
be problem.
But for him to keep saying, why wouldn't they use the subsidy?
Okay, so what you just said actually is an allegation. It's not like you have a fact that they gave that 100 billion to open radio station. So do you have a fact on ground? Do you have the facts on ground?
It was on paper at that time. They give it. And also I have the fact that they are also importing rice. My uncle was the director in the Ministry of Agri. At the point they stopped, they were importing grasses. It's not mismanagement. We leave priorities and do other things. Even this one, even this is mismanagement. Even this one that you carry about 5 billion, so you are giving state government that they should give palliative. It's not mismanagement.
Are they giving anything?
That's what I'm saying. This money, listen, this money, if you use this money and said, okay, we're importing cars, diesel cars,
it's just
to ease the transportations and whatsoever.
It's just to
you understand? People will benefit from it.
political points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When we manage this thing, we can't just come and say that.
Money to them, you know.
If anybody that will tell me that Nigeria has no money is alive,
you still share again.
You say, go close to these people and see how they are lavishing money. Go to all these clubs. Go to all these clubs and see their children. Go to all these clubs and see how their children. They are bringing money in the booth. We are mismanaging.
When you hear there is no money, is
you understand? Don't say that there is no money in this country.
When you hear that they want to do national projects,
this one is saying, you understand? Nobody is a kid now.
No money for national project, but there will be money for embezzlement.
Do you know that? Let me tell you. Do you know that? Go and make resources. Look at all those this thing. Most of the tangible projects that is being done in Nigeria are done by World Bank. I can even mention one that is happening in Kaduna now. 300 beds. 300 beds hospital. Is World Bank. They gave about $8 US, 8,000 US dollars. Do you know about how many billion?
800 million US
dollars. And let me tell you, I have a friend, a friend. He has a project. He was one of the person that they gave a project in terms of. He's an engineer too. You understand? The substations that are going to be built in that place. He was given the award. So, do you know that federal government cannot do that project? Most of the mega projects that is going on in Nigeria is owned by World Bank. This guy is just saying that this thing. You can't just come and I'm telling you. I read. Apart from that, I know what is going on in the country. I'm not a novice, or maybe an illiterate also. Can't tell me all these things. We are mismanaging money. Let's take it so that we either accept it or not. We are mismanaging money. We are not putting money in the prioritized major priorities where we are giving major priorities.
Okay, Bello, let me number one talk, ba. But now APC man.
Okay, is not one of them. In River State, most of them they are like that. Most of them they are like that. These are the kind of leaders we have. That is why they don't even have sense. They can't even. All the time there is no money. Nigeria, a country like Nigeria,
with all the natural resources we will get.
They tell me that there is no money. A country like Nigeria, the resources we have. Tell me in Africa. Tell me in the world.
Are they ready to address the resources you're talking about? Are they ready to address the resources you're talking about?
Okay, do you agree with the mismanagement I'm talking about?
There is.
So that's what we're talking. Now, somebody from Zamfara, listen, they are recruiting now.
Come on, talk now.
Goals in Zamfara State. In Zamfara State, they are recruiting goals every day. Yet the governors, they are displacing people with a bandit. Listen, they are displacing people with bandit. People are living there. Yes, go there, you see China, Oyibo. If there is bandit, how come Oyibo people are there?
No, they go in there, go out without being kidnapped.
So what? These are our leaders. Waiting in their brain. Nothing in their brain.
Yes,
not to steal.
Nothing now.
Just to steal.
We had
I need a break.
Governor has his own personal.
No, I don't know what they know. To steal. How to steal the money?
Governor, get waiting.
He has his own personal jet.
Which governor?
The Zamfara now. He can carry his goals and go to Dubai and do whatever. You don't need to come and carry it and put back and enter this thing and whatsoever. So you see what is going on.
These people.
For you to convince me, you understand? I'm not saying that I cannot be convinced. If you have a fact that you can convince me, you as old you are, as old, except you see the truth and you don't want to say it. But you cannot tell me that you have not seen things in this country now. That you have not seen things in this country.
A lot. A lot of negative things.
So as it be like this for Nigeria, all of us just they look, not be say no hope.
Just they look.
We just they look. You say this is on tire.
Government on ground, no hope.
No hope. Forget about government. We're not talking about Nigeria on this world, no hope. Thank you very much.
Government will go change things they call.
Government, okay.
In the future.
Hope. Change. They go change.
Government will go do things where they call.
Oil, no, they sell again.
That government, they call.
They are selling oil in international market. Which oil?
So where our oil they go? Where our oil they go?
Nobody they buy her now. More than how many countries they sell oil in international market? Our own, they don't they buy them. I said they don't do us. No money in the bank. Go to bank. You have to go and borrow.
But no, waiting people they confused now. They say that they borrow money. They borrow the money, they do it because they chop and be waiting they happen because they see they buy plenty motor, very expensive car. They see they steal. You go see one person go get $1 billion for account. How? Where the money they come up from?
They go arrest all those ones. So where do you get this money? You have 6-7 cars, exotic one. Where do you get the money from? Bring it back or you go to jail. They live there, everybody do it in life. And they go my village next year anyway.
Did they go your village next year? Where be your village?
Don't worry.
But in Nigeria now. Now Nigeria now. Waiting they happen for this country. Why you they follow me around? This man don't chop. He don't chop APC money. You know what? You don't chop APC money. You know what? Come on, with your brother talk. He said we inherited serious liability.
Who is empty?
He's an economist.
Yes. FG has run out of ideas. Economists. What is the people that are supposed to talk to him?
We shouldn't expect any miracle in this country. No miracle. From the top down to the bottom, we're almost the same thing. If I will meet here tomorrow, I will come with a Tell magazine of 1980, either 85 or 85.
You go bring her tomorrow.
I will bring. When people in Lagos they were boarding the motorway through the window, what was the caption? A hell of a life. It's not still the same thing we are facing. Are we ready? If you and I will say, no, we are not going to go, we need justice. At the end of the day, when they give them money, they follow. One chance.
So if I say all this
thing, and even the masses, they are involved.
All this fight, now may everybody see food chop for Beleo.
How will you say and eat? How will you eat?
Oh, wow.
When we have about 5 people who have stole this money during Buhari, 8 years government was a flop. 8 years. You have had this Rika.
Where Buhari did? Where Buhari did?
What is in the right now?
Why in there?
He said.
Tinubu better body by 100%. What is it?
If God goes for you, realistic about this.
What is that? Tell me if you put what is it? What did Buhari do? Tell me what is that? Tell me. What did in government? They allow them to kill people. Anyhow.
Apart from you killing
in government. Buhari government. They kill people. Martin, look at the you talk about Buhari. Buhari.
Now why never tell us a man come back?
Come stay with me.
Oliver, come now. No,
come on. Why is the government?
So how Buhari take be sent? See him. Okay, see him. See person talk him.
No, tell me now. We are here tonight.
During Buhari, we know that things are not ordered. But for now, for what concerns me, concerning Buhari and this
As of them, wait now. Okay, during that time, I'm buying fuel 140 something to 190 something. But now, I'm buying for 650 something naira per liter. Even for the 650 something naira, there is no even fuel.
We don't find. I don't understand on the I get it today. Everybody's for the government for 8 years. Now you did it today. Now we go start.
Yeah, go start.
Why?
See, let me tell you. See,
everybody that bad. Why don't Nigeria? See, no human being.
My friend, everybody is a human being. My friend, my friend, everybody is a human being. My friend, it's not about quarreling. Everybody is a human being. What we need in Nigeria is, you understand, putting heads together. If you have a good idea, go to the government, talk to them, share ideas with them. They cannot perform magic. They are human beings like you. They're only trying their best.
Who they this one, bring who? Who they call the power? Who did Trubuko power? Who did the power? Trubuko power never read 6 months.
No, what we are saying is,
understand? Make they give a chance. Make they give him a chance. Make it do war. Make it settle.
Okay, they talk about say if we get solution, if we go get solution, make we go meet, make we go.
You understand? It's natural for people to argue, to feel like that. You understand? But anybody that knows what he's doing will make come
don't show them,
come and do his work. He knows what he's doing. There's nothing that people must complain. You understand? Even Jesus Christ was crucified. It's natural. You understand? They must crucify him. You understand? And it's even good to be crucified so that you know where to start from. You understand? It's good to be crucified so that you know where to start from.
I love Remi Tinubu. Is it my husband?
So that you know your lapses.
My husband is not magician. Me they give a chance. They are not them. The people they suffer. They too they know.
Nobody's holding anybody.
They know. Is it?
Okay, nobody's holding anybody. See, my friend, nobody see holding somebody. Make them leave and make them do this one. Nobody's holding anybody. See,
they don't know that people.
Look, see. Whether you like it or not, they must crucify you. Whether you are doing the right thing or not.
So what you go do? People are saying to go do protest. Make Buhari come back
and do what you feel is right. Jesus was crucified.
Now where Buhari dey now? They ask Nigeria how far much they pay come back.
If he knows what he's doing, he should remain calm and do what is right. That's just it. And he needs prayer. You understand? Tinubu needs prayer.
Tinubu needs prayer.
You cannot do it all alone. You understand? Anybody that has any good idea should go. You understand? Meet with government.
You go visit them. You go
share them. Share this thing. No, meeting them, seeing them. You understand? You can see them.
Now I'm going to talk here now.
The wife is there. If they refuse to allow you to meet Tinubu, you understand? You can still meet with the wife. Talk with the wife.
Okay, you now, you feel enter Villa, go see the wife.
See, going to Villa to see the wife, you understand? If you feel you cannot do it, nothing is impossible. You understand? When you feel it's impossible, that is why you find it impossible. Try and see whether it's possible. You understand? A lot of people feel it's impossible, and that is why they always find it impossible.
I'm going to join it.
Where Buhari did not send people. Here they go compare Buhari to the
So now Bubu don't be sent.
May come by Nigeria, how market, how the profit.
What do you do? Tell me what's in the
where the buy fuel? Where the buy fuel? How much people do of France? Where the buy fuel?
How much body meat rice? How much body meat fuel?
How much Tinubu meat fuel? How much Tinubu meat fuel?
How much body meat rice? How much body meat rice?
How much you want bag of rice now? How much you want bag of rice now?
Yes.
Let us forget
He cannot buy Tinubu time now. See, show me what the thing God do for me.
Okay, so Oliver, how you go talk saying that through Buhari by this?
I know him very well. Even that time, he meet me here. Say, may I show him Telo? In the back of Buhari government, in the fucking way, never go. And when the time Tinubu come, now he got boy pikin. He don't come out now. Who will not thank God do? All the things God do for us. See the result. No, I don't want you. Just to celebrate Buhari. Buhari not be anything. Now, my brother.
But okay, the problem is, you know, Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are hungry.
We continue to make fun of ourselves. You understand? The result will not come.
Nigerians are hungry.
Let's talk about. Let's be reasonable. Things are happening. We know that it's not there. I mean, it's not easy. Do you understand? It's just for us to come together.
But now you won't complain now. Don't pass our way.
What idea do you have?
That's a good brother. You know,
he's a lazy man.
Nobody is best.
He's a lazy man.
Jagaban, a lazy man.